This week on the Digital Coffee, let's talk about that big Twitter stroke X rebrand. TikTok goes all texty and Google Calendar wants to be your Calendly. All that and more after this. Good morning, and welcome to the Digital Coffee. This is your weekly dose of digital marketing and social media news for your small business. My name is Amanda Webb, and it is so good to be, I'm just going to have to move things around. So good to be back live with you this week. This is the first time I've actually been live in 5 whole weeks. 5 weeks. I don't know. So it's good to be back. If we haven't met before, I am Amanda. I am a digital marketing ROI consultant, trainer, and mentor. That means that I help businesses just like yours to get more money, more profit from the time, the energy, and the cash that you are spending on your online marketing, including right now a lot of Google Analytics for training. So if you want help with that, give me a shout. I am holding this mug, it's definitely empty. I'm holding this sadly empty mug, which one day will be full of coffee because I'm not allowed to drink coffee during a show. Long story, but I'm not. So if you're watching, I would love to know, firstly, where are you watching? Both physically, where are you? I'm in Ireland, I'm in County Kildare. And on what platform? Are you watching on Facebook? Give us a big shout. Are you watching on LinkedIn? Give us a big shout. Are you watching on YouTube? If you're watching on Twitter, I'll have to catch up with you later because it doesn't tell me if you're here. So that I would love to know. I'd also like to know what is in your mug. What are we drinking together today? Is it tea? Is it coffee? Are you making, which means you've got something special in your teacup? I would love to know. And speaking of making, there she is, just popped up, and I have to tell you about something we do together in a moment. I can see there she is in 2 different places. She's drinking coffee. Cue dramatic music. Oh my goodness. What can I say? Coffee. I know. Good morning as well to Love. Great to see you. Finally get to catch me live. It's been 5 weeks since I've been live. I'm wondering what might happen. Have I forgotten what to do? Will I know what to do? Will I know what button to press? If I don't, is that even actually anything new? I wonder. There you go. So anyway, thanks for joining me. We have got lots of news for you today. Couple of things. Firstly, if you want to join us on LinkedIn after the show at 10:30 a.m., myself and May King are going to discuss one of the top stories. We've changed the format because we couldn't just fit everything into our half-hour slot. So one of today's top stories, if you come along, you can help us decide what that's going to be. And QR code in front of my face. It just got in my way there. But here it is, the QR code. If you scan that 10:30 a.m., you can just RSVP for it right now. At 10:30 a.m., myself and May King will discuss. I'm guessing it's going to be the Twitter rebrand, but you never know, it might be something else. I would love to see you there. And secondly, if you do not wish to miss this show again, so maybe Love, if you're always missing it or you forget about it, you can sign up for reminders. There's another flying QR code. You can sign up for reminders, and you'll also get the Digital Coffee newspaper. So you'll just get if you sign up there, you just get notifications about the Digital Coffee. There is, of course, an option to sign up for the email list as well, but that will send you an email an hour before the show every week, and it will also send you the roundup email on a Monday in case you miss the show. So enough of all the formalities. Let's get on with the show. What could we be talking about? I don't know, X.
Hello, this is Nicole from Wonderstars, and you are watching Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
There are many reasons that you may want to rebrand your business. I made a list. Maybe you changed focus, and maybe your current name, your logo, your color scheme doesn't fit that new focus. Maybe you feel that your brand doesn't stand out amongst your competitors, and that's a big one. Lots of brands start off with a generic logo and want to move on. Maybe your brand is a little bit dated and old-fashioned. Or maybe you want to say something new is happening here. We've changed. This is different. I think all 4 of those reasons could be why Mr. Elon Musk, that's the Elon Musk bell, that's why Mr. Elon Musk has decided to rebrand Twitter as X. Well, I know he has bigger plans, but if you think about it, the biggest one of those is it's a big signal that things are different here now. Twitter is different. And actually, it is, because I made another list. I have to look at my list because it's a very long list. Things that have changed that are different about Twitter now. Tweets are longer, like much longer. We can edit our tweets. Verified doesn't mean verified anymore. We see more tweets from people we don't follow than we do follow, which is slightly annoying. And all hope of curbing abuse on the platform has gone. It is a new platform, so it's got a new rebrand. Now, of course, change is hard to take. So, yeah, people don't like it. I don't like it. I love my little blue Twitter bird. And now I've got this big, horrible, great, but I am willing to suspend that. I am willing. There is a lot that's going on with Twitter that I don't like, but a big X is the least of it. If they're going to change the name, it does signify there's something new. We know Elon Musk wants to turn Twitter into the basis of some sort of WeChat platform. I've talked about the WeChatification of Meta many times before, but this is the WeChatification of Twitter. His vision is to make it a big social network that encompasses all our lives. So really, it's not going to be just Twitter anymore, and it's not going to be Twitter as we knew it before. It's a bold move. It's a brave move. I hate it, but I might get used to it. I'd love to know what you think. I can see Love got my newspaper, which is good. It's good. You got the newspaper ahead this week. So thank you. Thank you for that. Well, with the news on Elon Musk, what else could we possibly talk about? I don't know, Sasha might know.
Hi, Sasha Lydia from Think Outside the Bot, and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
I don't know what I used to do before I had appointment scheduling software. It seems like it's just such an integral part of my business and a lot of people's business now that life before it seems bizarre. I use one called Book Like a Boss, but I know that Calendly is popular. There's like a lot of different softwares out there that can help people book appointments with you. But Calendly could be in trouble because it's got a new competitor, and that competitor is Google. Google Calendar. Let's have a look at this. Google Calendar now on the free, if you're a free user, so all users can get this, has appointment scheduling built in. There's a great video from Sharon Shepherd that I'm going to link below that walks you through the whole process. And now within Google Calendar, you can set up an appointments booking page. It's very similar to Calendly. You can just go in, it will integrate seamlessly with your Google Calendar, obviously. Of course it does. And it's pretty impressive. It's pretty powerful. But there are some, as I find my button, there are some downsides. Firstly, you can't integrate Zoom. The only online meeting software that it integrates with is, of course, Google Meet. And that could be part of their reason for launching this, is worth saying. You could, of course, put your generic Zoom link, if you have just like, your main meeting room link, in the description for the meeting if you really wanted to do Zoom, but it's designed to work perfectly with Google Meet. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, on Google, if you're not using the paid workplace for Google, if you're just using free Google like me, you only get one booking page. What does that mean? That means that, say you want to have like 30-minute meeting slots and 60-minute meeting slots, you can't. You can only have like a calendar of 30-minute meeting slots, which is kind of annoying if, like me, I've got several different meeting types, depending on, are they booking a getting to know you call? Are we just having a chat? Or are they booking like a session to work with me? I have different types of it. So it's not going to work with my business. But I think for a lot of businesses, this will streamline everything they do and make it so much easier.
This is Making Sang, first name Making, from the FOMO Creator, and you have been watching The Digital Coffee Show with Amanda Webb.
Everyone has a different learning style. We know that, right? We know some people are visual learners, some people are other types of learners. And I think similarly, I can't even say that, similarly, we all have a different sort of content that we like to consume. So, for me, I love text content. I like reading. I really like reading. So when I go into the Google search and it's got videos at the top, and then it's got text, I'll tend to go to the text because often I can find the answer quicker. Sometimes I do watch videos. Obviously, I like videos. I'm here, right? But it will depend on the content. But my choice will always be text. That's what I'm always looking for. Other people would prefer videos or maybe images, or, there's different styles of content for everyone. And it seems that TikTok, yes, TikTok, have realized this because they have finally launched the long-rumored text update tool. So this is it. They imagine that we are going to be using this for poems and recipes and all sorts of things that are good and wholesome. I'm not sure that's what it's going to be used for, but I do think it's an interesting update. When you write your text post, you'll be able to change the background color. You'll be able to add stickers. You will be able to add sounds. So it's essentially going to be like a TikTok post, but with text. Will people use it? Will people like it? I don't know. We're going to have to see. I'm not sure I'm ready for this on TikTok, and I like reading text. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I can see we've got a big comment from May King here, which I'm dying to read. So glasses on, because this is important. I love the sound of Calendly liking having a competitor. Going to check this out. But it sounds like the WeChatification of X is expanding into WeChatification of Google. They're all at it, Making. They're all at it. They all want us to exclusively use them. Yeah, they all want to be that thing, don't they?
Hi, I'm Danielle from Redbow, and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
If you are going to spend money on ads on a social platform, it's always a good idea to do a bit of research, to go and have a look at, what are other people doing? What sort of ads are going out there? What could be good about them? What could be improved about them? And that's one thing I've always loved about a Meta Ads library. Because Meta Ads Library is a place you can go and you can go in and you can see ads from specific people. If you want to see it from specific people, you can see ads from a specific industry or that contain a specific keyword, the countries that they're running them to. And it's great. It's great both for inspiration and also to see what not to do, because some of those ads that I see that people are running, not good at all, not good. It can totally inspire you the other way, inspire you to be better. I love this. And that's why I'm kind of excited that TikTok this week has released its own ads library, which looks very much like the Facebook ads library, where you are able to filter by a business name, by a location, and I think that's it. I think it's kind of cool. What's really interesting to me is this is hugely helpful to businesses that want to run ads. It's really good to be able to see what's out there and what's working, maybe what doesn't work. But that's not why they've launched these tools, or this is not why they've said they've launched these tools. They launched these tools for transparency, because we need to be able to see what ads are getting run on these platforms to make sure it's legit, make sure it's okay. So I think this is a really valuable asset for that, but I think it's even more valuable for small businesses like us. I can see we've got a comment there from Ginny. You're late. Well, I'm not sure I can put up with this lateness from you, Miss Ginny Lamar. Lamari? I probably said your name wrong. Drinking tea, and you're going to rewatch from the start. Well, it's fabulous to have you here. Of course, you can always be late and you can always replay. That's the beauty of live streaming, isn't it? Not the beauty, though, I will say, with LinkedIn audio, which is a thing that I do with Making every week after the show, but it isn't automatically, can't record it on LinkedIn. But we've sneakily found a way to record it onto our computers so that we can turn it into a podcast, so you will be able to listen later. And there's already one episode up. We haven't decided on all the nitty gritty yet, but we're going to post some of those in audio format until we get the podcast up. So that's also the beauty of recording your LinkedIn Lives. Great to see you here, Ginny. Absolutely stoked to have you here.
I'm Ant McGinley, and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
If you want someone to manage your Twitter account for you, it's kind of complicated. You either have to give them like your login details, which is never ideal, right? Or you have to get them to use TweetDeck, which was only available on desktop, and add them to Teams there. That was the other way around it. It's gone. It's gone now from Teams, which leaves you with just the one solution. Teams has gone from TweetDeck. But it's okay, because actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, something just got better on Twitter. Now, instead of using Twitter Teams, you are able to, let me find the right button. You are able to, on desktop, you're able to go in to your settings menu and your security and privacy menu, and you are able to add delegates. And delegates are essentially admins. They're people who are able to manage your Twitter account. I know May King's going to love this because she manages a lot of Twitter accounts for people when she's doing FOMO. So this streamlines the process, makes it a lot safer because you're not sharing passwords. It's very similar to the Facebook admin model. It's going to make life easier for a lot of people. And then, of course, when you want to get rid of people, you don't need to go and change your password and go and log them out. You can just revoke their access. Massively good news. Well done, Twitter, for doing something that I'm not spitting feathers over. Yeah, seriously. I think they deserve... Will I ring the bell? I think I'm going to ring, even though I didn't mention his name. Something good just happened on Twitter. Can we believe it? I can see here that Ginny is saying, yes, she manages Twitter, also known as X. We're going to make X's rather than tweets. We get used to it. For a few clients, I have their passwords. This looks interesting. Yeah, passwords are it's the only way to get in. I can see Making is also excited about this. Something got better. New Twitter, well, not TweetDeck, as in TweetDeck is gone. It's yes, exactly. It's not on TweetDeck anymore. You can do it within your Twitter profile without having to log into TweetDeck. And I don't think anyone really used that method anyway. So this is so much better, isn't it?
Hey, I'm Christine Gritman, and you are watching The Digital Coffee with social media superstar Amanda Webb.
Reels, like TikTok, terribly addictive. But how can you make them more relevant to your business? I mean, I kind of love that every time I log into Reels, it's just cat videos. I mean, I skip past anything that isn't a cat video, to be honest, because Instagram knows I love cats. I kind of like that. But from a business perspective, that's not necessarily good, because these are, particularly if you're running a local business, because these cats, they're not Irish cats. They're cats from around the world. They're not my, if I was just targeting the local market, they're not my ideal customer cats. If I want to find my ideal customer cats, the good news is, if I'm a local business, it just got easier, because now within Reels, and they've had this for a while, but they're just rolling it out to some new regions, and I have it. In Reels, you are now able to select Reels that are nearby. You just click on at the top, it says Reels. If you press on that, you'll get a drop down menu and you can click nearby. So I did. And I saw lots of Reels that were more relevant to what's going on in Ireland right now. Yes, Ireland. It didn't manage to get narrowed down to my little town that I live in or the town next door, which would be ideal, particularly if you're a local business. But it did bring in people from Ireland. All the stuff I was looking at was from people in Ireland. There were wonderful creative things that I'd never seen, not even featuring cats, that I'd never seen before. And for a business, this could be huge, because firstly, you're going to see the trends that are important to Ireland right now, and secondly, you're going to see you're going to be able to tap into that, but you're also going to be able to find the creators that are within your local area, and not just those, but the people who follow them and the people who engage with them, which will be a great way to build your audience. I am so excited about this update, I have to say. I think it's huge. Even as somebody that doesn't use Instagram this much, I can see a lot of businesses using this and getting a lot of value from it. So big clap. We're quite upbeat today, even about the thing. Big clap, I think, for Instagram for introducing this feature. Oh, I thought I was at the end of the news, but I'm not. There's something else.
Hi, I'm Lee from Wellshot and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb. Cheers.
Polls on Instagram, actually on any social channel, are a really great way to gauge if your audience is actually looking at your stuff or if they're just swiping by really fast. I really like polls, and of course you can use them on stories, you can use them on reels now, so that's really great. But there is a new type of poll coming to Instagram. You are going to be able to put a poll in the description of your reel. So instead of it being overlaid on the video itself, you're going to be able to put it in the description, which is interesting. So number one, you're going to get fewer votes because it's not going to be so in your face, but it also means that you're going to be able to repurpose that video without all the big sticky on top of it, and also maybe repurpose it to other channels, which you could do already technically, but the poll sticker will be different for all of those. So I think that's really interesting. Yeah, less interactive, but maybe the people who vote will be the more relevant people to your business as well. I think it's a really interesting update, and we'll have to see. It's not rolled out yet. It's one of those things we know is coming. When it comes, will people even use it? I mean, people don't use that scheduling thing so much. And if they do use it, will people actually engage with it? That's going to be a fascinating one to see. Oh, I just banged my microphone, so I do apologise. And yes, boo on the WeChatification of appointment booking. Yay for TikTok toes. You got it all there. You've got it all there, Making. So it's been great to see you. It's been weird. I've been off the live for 5 weeks. 2 things. Don't forget 2 QR codes. So get your phone out. Get ready to scan. Firstly, 10:30, myself and May King will be talking probably about the X rebrand, unless anyone else says they want to talk about something else. Secondly, if you enjoy this show, you can get email notifications. You can just scan this QR code and sign up. The only emails you get through that will be a reminder about the show, and also you'll get on a Monday, you will get an outline of what happened in the show and a copy of this week's Digital Coffee newspaper. So if you sign up there, that's what you get. Of course, you can sign up to more emails, but if you want to come and join the show every week and get a reminder so you don't miss all the fun news, do that. So I will see you at 10:30 a.m. If I don't see you at 10:30 a.m., I will see you same bat time, same bat place next week. Until then, bye-bye.